Alright guys, they're getting a couple of practice match shots in here. Cam is. Can. He just arrived at the table here, so we'll see what we got, how much I can pay attention, and do everything at once. Gerson is here. If they use the ball counter, I will go unmanned. If they do not, then I will try to keep up. Going to be one pocket round 5. I'm not going to put that in there yet though, because if I end up doing a manual score. Anybody wants to jump in and commentate, let me know. There's Fedor. Alright, we're going to get ready and do the lag here. Cam is in the glasses with the hat on backwards for those that don't know. Gerson would be the younger, smaller gentleman. Well, Fetter. Looks like Gerson gets it. Okay. I'm going to go check the live score update. Okay, we do have it on there. So we'll attempt this route for a minute. Give me 1 second, I'll get it out of your way. Come on. There we go. Why does it want to grab a hold of everything but what I want? Now, as long as they use it, we'll use it. Okay. Most likely in the one pocket they are going to use it. balls down. Gerson may still be shooting here. He's gonna park it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess in 4 balls. Well, they're not gonna do the ball count. And I can't watch and do everything at once. So. I can, but I can't start in the middle of the game. Anybody know the ball count now? Does Gerson have 4? If so, I can grab my paper and pen and go back to the old way of scoring. Or I can just let you watch the match. It's a better idea. Maybe once they enter the first score, they'll be like, oh yeah, we gotta use this thing. I'll grab my paper and pen. next one. I'm gonna blind this for now. There we go. Can's gonna send his 6 ball down the table here. Try to get a shot on the 14. Alright, he's left an opening here. Alright, Gerson's going to take this 11 here. Ooh. Plenty of room for Can to get that out. Don't think he can bank it back across. Yeah, he just kicks it out 2 rails. Now, Gerson has to be careful here not to leave the 11 ball down, not to leave the cue ball for the 11. Pushes it in, plays back down. Where is it going to leave him on the 6th ball, though? Or not the 6th, but the ball that's spotted. There we go. So Can has a cross bank. No, not a cross bank. We're playing 1 pocket, sorry. We're going to play the 11. Or he may try to thin this one. Hasn't left a lot here. He's going to punch us back out. Okay, Can's got a shot at the 11 here now. The 1 ball's pretty safe behind the 15. 1 rail back down. It's looking good. And he's behind the 6. Oh boy, not quite. But he's going to make Gerson work a little bit on the 11 here. It looks like he can barely slide by, actually. He can definitely come off the bottom rail and kick it out. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Gerson gets game one. This is a race to 3. See what they did with the scoreboard now. We'll see if they use it for ball count now. Now if they remember it's there, probably not. This is kind of distracting. We've been kind of taking a study on this with some of the players. It could be distracting if you're in a fast-paced match. Brakes looking good. I think the 8's in the way of the 15. Gerson's going to be on the left. Can is going to be on the right. With the goal of putting a ball in your one pocket. Kick, bank, throw, or jump. Actually, I cannot say jump. I don't believe jumps is allowed in one pocket. By any means possible. Play the 1, try to get him down hooked in his pocket like he does. Could bank the 11 across and back into his 10. Could bring the 8 ball off one rail, and depending on what is in the stack, try to control that, provided he doesn't leave Gerson with no straight in shots. He's going to come back into his corner here. It's going to float to the left a little. Sure, Gerson's going to look at this 11 here a little. See if he thinks it comes back across. If not, we're going to try to move some balls. It did come back, so we'll give Gerson 1. 2-0 Gerson. Looking at the 8, see if it goes. Not quite, I don't think. You don't like it. So he's probably going to go one rail into the face of the 8 and move some balls there, maybe. Gotta be real careful not to scratch. And you don't want to leave a ball there. He may even just safe into these balls. And just try to pin him in the pocket. Okay, he's going to kick one out and keep him in there. Keep him on his side. So now Can cannot bank that. I believe it's a 12 ball down there. We'll mark it up that I'm starting to understand the fundamentals of the game. I sure can't call the close and the when you get down to the nitty gritty, I'm not there yet. Fundamentally, I understand. I mean, you don't want to do that right there. That is going to put Can at -1. So he is going to owe a ball. That will come out after he makes one. It will go back to the spot. For now, he's going to owe it. Appreciate everybody in watching. Everyone else is busy with the finals, well, the semifinals on the short rack banks. Okay. How many do we make? One. I believe that's on 5 or 6. I can't tell me balls is in the pile there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's 10. I believe that puts him on 5. Here's number 6. Bank the 9 for number 7. Okay. 9 and 6 is 15. And Can will own one when he makes one. So Gerson is on 6. Need to make 8 in your pocket to win the battle of the rack. Can's looking to see how to move this ball. Probably gonna be, I don't know. Does he? I don't think the 8 ball slides for him any easier than it did for Gerson, really. He's looking at kicking 2 rails into it. Yeah, I believe he's looking at the 2. He may be looking at the 1 railer, but I think he's looking at the... Okay, he's going to go 3 rails into the 9. And he's going to come up a little short, so now he's going to 0-2. And Can says you're good. So that's going to give Gerson 2. And winner breaks. And here we go. Gerson's going to take the right side now. Alternating back and forth. Alright, Gerson's going to look at the 5 maybe. I don't think you're going to get too far with that. Don't see too much two-railing stuff going on. Just pushes her down. Okay. We'll see how aggressive Can's going to be now that he's down 2-1. Well, after the 1 ball. He's going to try to get it around for the 10. He got there. Okay, so Cam starts out with 1. Okay, there's 2. Came up on the wrong end of the stack here. Is there a dead ball in there? may see him push the stack over and come up above the 9, but I don't think he's going to spread them out like that with leaving the cue down there. They're seeing, making sure it's off the rail. Right back in. No, it's not going to get in the stack. Okay, so Can's got the 15 here. Got to be careful about pushing the 13 and a 7 over to Gerson's pocket. Alright, we got a little break here, it looks like. I'll play you a short video here. I'll keep an eye on them.
Per month for a free trial of Let's Get Streaming TV service. You heard me, it's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TvMike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank you.
Alright, here we go. Can snuck back in and took a shot there. Okay, 2-0 can. Balls. 2-0 games. Gerson. Alright, so we're going to put Gerson on -1 now. Cans on 2. He's got a few shots here. Tries to get in there and break them up. Gonna slice this 15 in there. There you go. Alright, give him 4. And he's got a shot at the 3 and the 6. Don't know if he has the angle to get into the stack with the 3. You don't really want to anyway. See which direction he goes here with this cue ball. May try to come back across for the 7, I would imagine. Depending on which angle he has. Okay, he's going to go with a 6. Come back for a 3, straight across. Now he got into the stack, but luckily he stayed below the balls. So we got 4 to -1 in the score count and the ball count. We're going to bank the 7 right back. Into the 9, okay. He's got himself over to the right side, so there's the ball that he owes after he shoots. So we are 4-0 in the ball count. Four one. Okay, 2. Okay. Now remember, he owes a ball, so there's only 7 balls on the table. The 8th ball has not been spotted up yet, so the score is 4-3. Okay, now we should spot up a ball. Yes, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 balls left. 7 made in the pockets. There you go. So Can needs 4 balls to the left top corner. I'm going to cross the 14 here. Wow. That's a good shot there. Bringing the 3 out of his pocket and back across. That will count. That's 5. A 14 is going to be 6. And he'll come back around 3 rails to the 6 and the 4. Well, he didn't make it back to the 6 and 4 either. Wow. Okay, 5-3. How deep's the 6 going to get there? Okay, it stays over. Looking at the 14, 3 rails don't look any good. 7 is no good. Probably just going to push the 6 up here. Nice left. Okay, he left Cam over in his side. I don't think the 14, I don't think he quite has a shot out of here. Maybe? It's a testy one. 8 balls clicked out pretty good. You're going to want to get the cue ball back down, so you're not going to ginger it. Let's see, look, he's looking at it here. See, I like just kind of bumping the 11. Yep. I like that, or I like coming off the other side of the 2 and just pushing up in. Still not much going here. Just ball position. Roll him up on his side. He's not going to get too excited. He's going to go back down table again. Still keeping the 8-14 tangled. Can's going to try to put him up in behind everything here, I think. Maybe push the 8, just roll kind of even with the 2. Five to 3 is the ball count. Can is in the lead on that on this game. 2-0 in the game count for Gerson. I think we're waiting on somebody to shoot on the other table in the corner there, yes. He's going to thin off the right side of the 4 here. Oh, he come off the left side, okay. Okay. So he tried to bank the 4 through, okay. Got one on me there, Can. I didn't see it. No, he's going to have to one rail into that one to get that out of there or use the 8 ball. Five to 3, he can't get too crazy here. It looks like it has enough of his, just a scratch, he's got him hooked. I don't know how the ball didn't fall, to tell you the truth. That is in there deep. I'll check my chat, maybe somebody telling me what they're going to do. Streaming the Alex Pagdalian match. I think Mike was doing that a little bit ago, I'm not sure. This one's coming back out. Alright, so Can's got a kick here on the ball in the bottom corner. I believe it's a 4. Yep. It's going to give him 6. Okay, what's he seeing here? 6 ball, 2 rails. That's what he's seen. Had to hit it a little bit firmer. Kicking that ball out of that rail like that. That's where we watched D. Atkins do that yesterday twice. Okay. We're going to see if this... Well... Probably gonna thin or he may make it 6. He's got 6 balls in. He's jacked up on it though, but he can see the 14 to kick it one rail across. careful not to get the cue ball. You know, we're going to leave a bank on the 6 and the 8 ball by doing so. Unless he does it with some speed and just kicks it over there, bringing the cue ball back. He's not going to. I believe he's going to thin off the 8 ball and leave the cue on the bottom. Matter of fact, he does better than that. He leaves the cue ball on the 14. And we're going to go back over, try to get behind the 8. Alright, now Can take a little shot here at the 14 back down. Not going to leave too much by doing so. Maybe a real toughie on the 6. Pushing the 2 back up. That's a beautiful shot there. Okay, Gerson's got to move some furniture now. He's going to try to get them both out of there. He does so very well. 14 leaked back down on him. Probably going to see the 8 ball coming back up table. Back up with the 2. Okay, he pushes the 14. And we're going to see the same thing here. Gerson actually tries to go 2 rails back over to his side a little. Now the 8 ball does go. That's the reason for pushing the 6 ball down. Off the 14, I think it's going to get in there. Okay, Can needs 1. 6 ball is there, 14 straight down is there. A little safer to play the 6, unless you're sure you can make this 14. 11 ball is hanging out. He needs the 1. Gerson needs all balls left. It looks like it. Okay, so Can gets 1, scores 2-1.
All your basic and extended channels, you get extra networks, you get Canadian channels, you get UK networks, you get all your premium movie channels, you get kids channels, you get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views, you get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up. It's TvMike. Let's
show.
New cues out there. Mike can send you pictures for the new cues if you ask him to. Mike Poole. Some of these are left, some are not. This is an older video, but you can still hit up Mike Poole. Alright, Can seems to be happy with it. Okay, rack 4. Looks like a good break. I don't think that 9 ball comes back across there. Shoots past and clears the pocket. Okay. Well, Can's going to look and see if he can bank into a 3 ball or something here, get it back to his side. Gerson does a good job of getting the 13 back up and on the side so he can bank back to his pocket now. Gerson will be on the left and Can will be on the right. So I think he's going to go 5-3 and push everything here. Now he's left a shot on this 7 here. Don't know that the 8 ball passes that ball on the spot, the 10 ball. The 9 ball passes or not. We could see a few shots here though. Gerson's going for the left pocket, so he's going to bring his 11 back over and stick him on this side of the pile. Now he sold the 1 ball out though. Can's going to be gingerly here, making sure where the 2 is going to go in a 14. There you go, 2 comes back, 14 goes straight down. And he leaves a 3. He definitely didn't want to get pushing on the pile to the left side of the table. I don't know why you put the stretcher away. You may probably going to need it here again. Nope, he's going to make the stretch, okay. 3 ball coming back over. Don't get in behind the 5. Got a little closer than he wants to be, maybe. From this angle, it's hard to see down there at that 8 ball, but I'm pretty sure he can make it. 4 ball, actually. The 8 ball's in the center of the stack. If not, he can cut the 14 down there. Come back up for the 13 and the 11. He's going to use the rail to really stretch this ball out. There you go. Just so you don't end up behind the 13. Oh. And I actually think the 13 will cut, which will still leave him the 11. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Ken has 3. 4. Okay, 4-0. Five, or maybe 4-1. Don't hold me to this, but Gerson, it seems like Gerson made one right in the beginning, but maybe not. No, he didn't. He had the 13, so okay, it's 5. 6 behind the 7. He gives him out because he's going to make the 7 and hold for the 5. 2-2, barn burner. Now they're alternating breaks here in the 1 pocket. So the first game went pretty quick there. Gerson really got into a nice little run there. He did squeeze out game 2. Game 3 tightened up even more, and game 4 tightened up, and now we're barn burning. This is not good here. So now Gerson is going to be -1 to start. He scratched on the break. Can is going to switch over to the left pocket now. Ball in hand behind the line. And I want to say he's going to try to pull the 1 railer with the 13. Oh, no, he didn't either. He just tried to push the stack to his side of the table. Could have been risky. Trying to get him back in the stack. Does good. Can has the 4 ball. Not sure how tight he is on the 14. Looking like he's pretty tight. We do have the 3 and the 11 sitting out on the right side here on Gerson's side, so we have to position the cue ball. If he can get to it, if all else, he's going to try to take the 4-10 and push him out or lock him up. I can't tell how tight the 7 is at the bottom of the stack. He could see it. Okay, he's done okay here. He's got the ball pretty deep in the draws. Gerson's either got to try to remove that or just go for the one railer. He just pushes it in and places him back in the stack. So Can is going to have one, and Gerson is negative one. And that ball comes back out. Can's going to move this 10 ball back over. He wanted a little bit more in behind that ball. The 7. A little more reaction on it. Okay, so Gerson says let's spread them apart. Keeps Can down with not seeing a whole lot towards his pocket here. Can's going to return the favor. This 11 ball is close to sliding past the 6. I got a feeling we're going to have a whole lot of balls at this end of the table here coming up. Here comes the 1. Don't go in. Okay, it's going to spot back up. Yeah, it's going to push the 11 up. Yep, spreads him back over to his side. Now, Gerson can't see the 6. He's going to move some, put him back on the bottom. Play the 3 up, back to the bottom rail. Take them all up, come back to the bottom. Okay, he's going to push them up. Yep, back to the bottom rail one more time. Where's this ball going to go? Oh boy. I don't think Gerson's going to try to bank it. He's just going to push it back up. Taking the 1 with it. Boy, what do you do here? 9 ball coming up, coming right back to the bottom. Okay. I was worried about pushing a lot of balls and spreading them out here, but he seemed to do okay with that. He's got 1. Is he saying that ball didn't come back to the rail? It didn't need to because he hit the 9 and hit all the other balls there. Just past the side pocket. There you go. I didn't expect him to hit the 9 so hard. I thought he would just push it up and try to ease the cue ball back to the bottom rail. I think that's where Gerson was going. Gerson was kind of paying attention to the cue ball and not everything else, maybe. He thought he was going to have to canvas a spot a ball there. I can hear them in the room. Barely. I have it turned down super low. You guys cannot hear that, I don't believe. Well, maybe. I keep it down pretty low because of other people on other tables. You can hear them, and because of music. So the score is 1 to -1, and it's tightened up considerably in this rack. Gerson is on the -1. He's going to move some back out in the middle of the table. Both guys playing cue ball control, getting it back to the bottom, trying not to leave a good bank shot. Okay, we're going to put one in. It's going to come back up. Not really going to help Gerson here. He's just going to push the ball up the table. Now I've forgotten which pocket we're going in. I believe Gerson is going to the right. If I remember how he broke there. We're going to get a lot of traffic in one corner here. Looks like Gerson wants to go for this 12 ball here. Or, what is that? No, not the 14. 15 ball. Sitting out by himself. He's changed his mind. He's going to push the 13 back up in, maybe. Yep. So maybe gonna thin off this 6 and take cue ball back down again. Gotta be careful of the scratch. Maybe even thin off the 11 would be better. If he has the left pocket. No, he's not going to. Okay. Thinking he does have the left pocket. He's gonna put one in there. So that ball is just going to spot back up, but there is no shot for Gerson on it, definitely. Watch the 13 off the 6 here. Back down below it. This is one game where the camera being at the wrong end of the table is okay. Because you get to see all the tic-tac stuff on this end that you can't never tell if there's enough room for on the when you're on the other end. Usually it's the other way around, the stack's at the other end and they're working around the stack. But they have moved it all to this end of the table, so. Pushing up through again. may thin off the 6-ball here. I don't see him pushing it back across. I don't see him hitting it that hard. Yeah, I think the 14's coming back up in with everything else. 2 rails, and we're going to the bottom rail here. He may try to cross it. Nope. Coming back up into the bottom rail. He elected to leave it down table though. The 14, that is. Probably coming deeper in with a 9. Maybe. Keeping the cue ball all tied up. It's a really good shot there. Now he's hooked on this 8-ball. He's actually in behind this 8-ball, so the 5-ball is not going to play, I don't believe. Off the 10 and back down with the cue probably is what I'm going to say. Yeah, he's going to try to clip it. Yeah, I don't think he can clip it. If you do clip it, you risk pushing the 13 to the other side. I'm probably going to try to hook him on the 5 here. Nope, he went back down table like I thought he would. Too much risk and hooking him because you're leaving the 14 out there if you miss it. So it was safer just to go back down with the cue. Can is on the left. Gerson's on the right, I believe. We may take a shot here at the 11 now, or the 13. 1 rail. I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to go back down. Push the 9, bring the cue ball where? Okay, push the 14 2 rails. I was looking there too. I'm like, what? We don't want to leave the 14 for the shot. And getting up above the 2, 5, 8, anywhere in there is dangerous. Gerson's got a tempter here, but I don't think we're going to take it. I think we're going to push it back up. This ball's coming back up the table. Cue ball's going back down, I think. to the races. It's going to force Gerson into moving the ball. Still 1 to -0. Can has the 1. He tried to get a good one there. Uh-oh, double kiss. He's going to leave something here. Now we've left 3 potential balls here for Can. The 6 rolled down, the 14, and you still bank the 7. Alright, force Gerson to move the ball again. Stay below the 14. Well, there we go. Okay, so that's the one that he owes. He gets a freebie there with it. I'd like staying below that just in case he missed it, but he got far enough up the table that he wasn't going to give an easy bank off the Can anyway. Draw this back over. Watch that side pocket. Oh no. So now that ball's going to come back out, and he's going to owe one that he just got back. So he is going to come out even with it. It should be 0 now. Actually, no, he's still -1 now. He made one, but then he owes 1 plus the one that went in. So he's still -1 now. We're looking to see if a ball is over the line. I believe the 11. Be the back, I think the ball has to be completely over. We got Hennessy looking. Thank you to Jonathan Pinger. Pinegar. We're going to get somebody else to look at it. Maybe an official decision. We're looking at the back side of the ball. The complete back, I believe. I believe the balls have to be completely past the line. What do we got here? I'm not sure who this gentleman is. He says referee. So that will be an official decision. And you can't argue now. I believe that might have been a don't argue with the official. I'm not sure. We're going to put a little volume on this here. No music playing, so we should be okay. We're taking some pictures. And we're going to go with it. It's going to be one of them we're going to go back and say, we don't like this call, but it is a call. Okay. Little excitement there. Different cameras, different day. We'd zoom right in and let you call that one. Not really. It'd still be a tough angle. $25 watchers and no one in the stream, in the chat. What'd you guys think about that one? Both of them back up here. Shot on the floor if he wants to take it. Gonna leave a little bit of stuff there though. Can says we're gonna push the 2-1 in. Push another ball up in the corner here. Then on off the 2 back down. Yep, that's what I figured. And now we're probably going to push the 2 over in. Actually, we're probably going to push the 4 over and use the 1 for the stopper. 1's going to come up towards the top rail also. Nope, you don't like that. You're just going to thin into the 15 and lay in behind the 3. Nope. I thought maybe you would do that. Not wanting to get behind the 3 and misjudge that and give a shot either. Where are we going here? That's what I thought we was trying. Pretty small hole there to get through. Alright, does he have a shot at the bank here? He does. He's going to leave a return shot at the 6 ball now to cross bank it also. cross bank. He just left them on the bottom again. Okay. So you see Gerson tightening up really deep. Cam's kind of offensive, defensive. Playing a little bit of both at each time, moving some balls down the table. This one here is one of the ones here at home. If I was a fiddle, I'd be like, hey, Zooter, come and do this. Because we're really getting into some one pocket strategy now. And as I said at the beginning of the stream, I can kind of I get the fundamentals of it, but when it gets into tic-tac, right back up in, he's got him in there nicely. Still gives Can room to get this ball out of here. You gotta be careful not to scratch there. There's enough congestion, you can't bank off the top rail, and we need to cross this 6 now. Double kiss back out. Now we've left something here. So Gerson's definitely got a shot on the 6 ball. I believe we may have just taken a player break. I see 2 cues and no player. Okay. I'll play you a commercial. And I'll keep an eye on it.
All right, guys.